I bet you didn't know how enchanting witchcraft can be. I'm Tristan, your guide on this mystical journey. From spellwork and intuition to the ethics of intent, we'll explore every facet of witchcraft together. Whether you're a curious beginner or a seasoned practitioner, there's something here for you. Subscribe now and embark on a journey of discovery and empowerment. Ready to unlock the mysteries of witchcraft? Let's get started. A Whisper on the Wind, an introduction to magical herbology. There is an ancient and gentle magic that surrounds us every day. It is a magic that grows from the rich, dark earth, reaches for the sun, and drinks the silver rain. This is the magic of plants. For as long as humans have walked this earth, we have turned to the green world for sustenance, for healing, and for a deeper connection to the unseen energies that flow through all life. Herbology, in the context of witchcraft and magical practice, is the art and science of understanding these energies. It is a path of discovery, a way to partner with the spirits of the plant kingdom to bring about positive change in our lives and the world around us. It is a quiet conversation with nature, listening to the secrets whispered by leaves and flowers. This journey into herbology is not about complex incantations or rigid rules. Instead, it is about building a relationship. It is about learning to see the world with new eyes, recognizing the power held within a simple sprig of rosemary or a handful of dried lavender. The practice of magic is, at its heart, a practice of connection. We connect with ourselves, with the elements, with the divine, and most importantly, with the living world that cradles us. The plants are our allies in this great work. They are teachers, healers, and powerful conduits of natural energy, ready to assist us in our spells for protection, love, prosperity, and spiritual growth if we only take the time to learn their language and honor their gifts. Throughout history, those who have practiced the magical arts have been known by many names: wise women, cunning men, healers, and witches. A common thread that weaves through all of these traditions is a profound knowledge of herbs. These practitioners understood that a plant's properties were not limited to what could be seen or measured. They knew that each herb possessed a unique spiritual essence, a vibrational energy that could be directed to influence the subtle currents of reality. This ancient wisdom, passed down through generations in hushed tones and handwritten journals, is now available to all who seek it. It invites you to step outside, to touch the earth, and to begin your own magical dialogue with the green world. Embarking on this path is like learning a new beautiful language. At first, you may only recognize a few words, a single herb here, a simple property there, but with patience and an open heart, you will soon find yourself fluent. You will begin to understand the intricate web of connections that binds the plant kingdom to the cycles of the moon, the turning of the seasons, and the depths of your own spirit. This essay is an invitation, a gentle push to open the door to this mystical world. It is a starting point for your personal journey into the green magical art of herbology, where every garden, forest, and field becomes a sacred temple of natural power. The Green Soul, understanding herbology's dual nature. Herbology at its core is the study of plants, but for the magical practitioner, this study extends far beyond the physical. It is a dual path, embracing both the practical and the spiritual nature of the green world. On one hand, we have the plant's physical properties. These are the tangible, scientifically observable aspects that have been the foundation of traditional medicine for millennia. We learn which plants can soothe a headache, ease an upset stomach, or mend a wound. This is the practical healing side of herbology, where a plant's chemical compounds interact with our physical bodies to promote wellness. This knowledge is precious, grounding our practice in the real, tangible world of healing and care. On the other hand, and just as important, is the spiritual essence of the herb. Every plant possesses a unique energy signature, a spirit or vibration that corresponds to different magical intentions. This is where herbology blossoms into a truly magical art. We learn that rosemary is not just an aromatic shrub, but a powerful cleanser of negative energy. We discover that rose petals do more than smell sweet. They vibrate with the energy of love and compassion. This spiritual aspect is tied to the plant's history, its planetary and elemental correspondences, and the folklore that has surrounded it for centuries. Understanding this dimension allows us to work with the plant as a magical partner, not just a physical ingredient. The beauty of magical herbology lies in the synergy between these two aspects. The physical and the spiritual are not separate. They are two sides of the same leaf. The calming scent of lavender that eases our anxiety is a manifestation of its spiritual property of peace. The warming sensation of ginger that aids our digestion is linked to its magical energy of passion and success. When we make a tea to soothe a sore throat, we can also empower it with the intention of clear communication. By honoring both the body and the spirit of the plant, our practice becomes holistic, powerful, and deeply integrated. We are not just using an herb, we are communing with its complete being. Therefore, to truly understand an herb, we must engage all of our senses and our intuition. We should study its medicinal uses from reliable sources, but we must also sit with the plant. We should hold it, smell it, and listen to what it tells us. What feelings does it evoke? What images come to mind? This intuitive connection is the heart of witchcraft. It is the personal gnosis that transforms a simple list of properties into a living, breathing relationship. The plant becomes more than a tool. It becomes an ally, a friend, and a guide on our spiritual journey, offering its wisdom from both the physical world and the unseen realms. The Verdant 5, Unveiling Key, Magical Herbs. As you begin your journey, the sheer number of magical plants can feel overwhelming. The key is to start small and build deep relationships with a few key herbs. Think of these as your foundational allies, the first friends you make in the plant kingdom. By focusing on a handful of versatile and accessible plants, you can develop a profound understanding of how herb magic works. This core group will become your trusted companions in spellcraft, healing, and daily practice. You will learn their scent, their feel, their energy, and their secrets. From there, your knowledge will naturally branch out, leading you to discover new plants as your needs and confidence grow. In this essay, we will explore 5 such herbs: rosemary, lavender, mugwort, rose, and sage. These plants have been chosen for their powerful and versatile properties, their rich history in folklore and magic, and their general accessibility. You can find most of them in a garden, a local nursery, or even a grocery store. Each one holds a universe of potential. They can be used for cleansing, protection, love, psychic vision, and healing. They are the cornerstones upon which a strong and effective magical practice can be built. Getting to know them intimately is one of the most rewarding first steps a new practitioner can take. Each of these 5 herbs has a distinct personality and a wide range of applications. Rosemary stands as a guardian, offering protection and mental clarity. Lavender whispers of peace and healing, calming the mind and spirit. Mugwort, shrouded in lunar mystery, opens the doors to dreams and divination. The gentle rose embodies the universal energy of love in all its forms, from romantic passion to self-compassion. And sage, a sacred purifier, clears away negative energies to create a space for the sacred. By studying these 5, you will cover a vast spectrum of magical intentions, giving you a well-rounded toolkit for your initial explorations into the craft. As we delve into each of these plants in the sections to follow, I encourage you to approach them with curiosity and respect. If possible, acquire a small amount of each one, either fresh or dried. Hold it in your hands, breathe in its scent, close your eyes and feel its energy. Read about its properties, but also allow your own intuition to speak. The information in books is a map, but your personal experience is the journey itself. Let these 5 green allies be your first guides as you step onto the ancient and ever-growing path of the herbal witch. Rosemary, the herb of remembrance and purification. Rosemary, with its pine-like scent and woody stems, is a powerhouse of magical energy. Its very name, derived from the Latin ros marinus, means dew of the sea, as it often grew wild on sea cliffs, glistening with ocean spray. This connection to the sea links it to the cleansing power of water, making it one of the most effective herbs for purification. Historically, its smoke has been used to cleanse sacred spaces, ritual tools, and people, driving away negativity and creating an atmosphere of consecration. In ancient Greece and Rome, scholars would wear wreaths of rosemary to improve their memory and concentration, which is why it remains a powerful herb for mental clarity, wisdom, and focused thought. The spiritual properties of rosemary are centered on remembrance, love, loyalty, and cleansing. It is a guardian herb, fiercely protective and wonderfully uplifting. Burning rosemary or hanging it over your doorway can help protect your home from negative influences and unwanted guests. Its association with memory makes it perfect for spells related to learning, retaining knowledge, or honoring ancestors. It is also an herb of fidelity. In many European cultures, it was woven into bridal bouquets to ensure the couple's faithfulness. This beautiful plant carries a strong, vibrant, and masculine energy associated with the sun and the element of fire, making it excellent for spells that require a quick and powerful burst of energy. Medicinally, rosemary has long been cherished for its stimulating properties. The aroma alone can help to clear the head and invigorate the senses, combating mental fatigue. When used as an oil or in a salve, its warming nature can help to soothe sore muscles and improve circulation. A tea made from its leaves can aid digestion and provide a gentle mental lift, making it a wonderful alternative to caffeine for those needing to study or focus. Its antiseptic and antioxidant properties also make it a valuable addition to healing preparations. As always, the plant's physical actions mirror its magical ones, clearing the mind on a physical level and cleansing the spirit on an energetic one. Incorporating rosemary into your practice is wonderfully simple. You can burn a dried sprig like a smudge stick to cleanse your home or your aura before a ritual. Place a small branch under your pillow to ensure restful sleep and ward off nightmares, while also promoting insightful dreams you can remember. Add it to a bath for a purifying and invigorating soak. Use it in the kitchen witchery by adding it to foods with the intention of bringing love, health, and mental clarity to those who eat. Rosemary can also be used as a substitute for almost any other herb in a spell, making it an indispensable and versatile ally for any practitioner. Lavender is the gentle soul of the herb garden. Its soft purple flowers and deeply calming scent are almost universally associated with peace, tranquility, and relaxation. The name itself comes from the Latin word lavar, which means to wash, because the Romans frequently used it to scent their bathwater. This act of washing is both physical and spiritual. Lavender cleanses the body, but it also washes away stress, anxiety, and emotional turmoil from the aura, leaving behind a feeling of serene balance. Its gentle, loving energy makes it one of the most important herbs for healing, sleep, and emotional well-being. It is a balm for a wounded spirit and a comfort in times of distress. The spiritual properties of lavender are profoundly connected to peace, love, and psychic awareness. It is an herb of the element of air and is associated with planets like Mercury, which governs communication and the mind. This is why lavender is so effective at calming racing thoughts and promoting clear, peaceful communication. It is also a powerful herb for love spells, particularly those focused on gentle affection, domestic harmony, and self-love. Its high, sweet vibration helps to attract loving energies and kind spirits. Furthermore, lavender has a long history of use in divination and psychic work, as its calming influence helps to quiet the conscious mind, allowing intuitive messages to be heard more clearly. On a medicinal level, lavender is renowned for its ability to soothe the nervous system. The essential oil is widely used in aromatherapy to reduce anxiety, alleviate insomnia, and ease headaches. A simple tea made from the flowers can help to calm an upset stomach and promote restful sleep. Applied topically in a diluted form, lavender oil has antiseptic and anti-inflammatory properties, making it useful for minor burns, insect bites, and skin irritations. Once again, we see the beautiful harmony between the physical and the magical. The same compounds that calm your nerves on a chemical level also cleanse your aura on an energetic level, bringing a holistic sense of peace. Using lavender in your magical practice is a joy. Placing a sachet of dried lavender flowers under your pillow is a classic and effective way to encourage peaceful sleep and prophetic dreams. Add the flowers to a bath to wash away the day's stress and consecrate your body before a ritual. Burn dried lavender as incense to create a peaceful atmosphere for meditation or to promote harmony in the home. You can also anoint yourself with lavender oil on your pulse points to carry a sense of calm with you throughout the day. For love magic, include lavender in sachets or charms to attract a gentle and kind partner, or to foster a greater sense of self-love and acceptance. Mugwort is an herb of mystery, magic, and the moon. With its silvery green leaves and subtle sage-like aroma, it has been revered for centuries as a key to the unseen worlds. Its primary power lies in its ability to enhance psychic abilities, promote vivid and prophetic dreams, and aid in divination and astral travel. The very name, mugwort, is thought to derive from its historical use in flavoring beverages, particularly beer, before the widespread use of hops. It was a plant of journeying, both physically and spiritually. Travelers would place it in their shoes to ward off fatigue on long journeys, and magical practitioners would use it to journey into the depths of their own consciousness. This sacred herb is deeply connected to the divine feminine, the cycles of the moon, and the element of earth. Its ruling planet is Venus, but its energy is profoundly lunar, tying it to intuition, emotion, and the subconscious mind. Mugwort is the ultimate herb for any practitioner looking to develop their psychic gifts. It acts as an energetic opener for the third eye and crown chakras, the centers of intuition and spiritual connection. It does not force visions upon you, but rather it gently thins the veil between worlds, making it easier to perceive what is already there. It is a protector during spiritual travel, ensuring a safe journey and a clear return. Medicinally, mugwort has a long history as a women's herb, used to regulate menstrual cycles and ease menstrual cramps, reflecting its connection to lunar and feminine cycles. It has also been used as a digestive tonic, helping to stimulate appetite and soothe the stomach. In traditional Chinese medicine, it is used in the practice of moxibustion, where dried mugwort is burned near the skin to stimulate acupuncture points with warmth and energy. As with all potent herbs, it should be used with knowledge and respect. Pregnant women should avoid it, as it is a uterine stimulant. This powerful physical action is a clear sign of its potent energetic influence. To work with mugwort, you can create a dream pillow by stuffing a small sachet with the dried herb to place near your bed. This will encourage lucid dreams and help you remember them upon waking. You can also make a weak tea using only a small amount, to drink before divination practices like tarot reading or scrying to heighten your intuition. Do not use it if you are pregnant. Burning dried mugwort as a loose incense, either on its own or blended with other herbs like sandalwood or frankincense, can create the perfect atmosphere for scrying, meditation, or any ritual focused on psychic development. Anointing your third eye with a heavily diluted mugwort-infused oil can also help to open your intuitive senses before spiritual work. Once you have become acquainted with your herbal allies, the next step is to invite them into your magical workings. Using herbs in spells and rituals is an act of co-creation, a partnership between your intention and the plant's inherent energy. The methods for doing this are as varied and creative as nature itself. There is no single right way. The most effective method is the one that feels authentic to you and is appropriate for your goal. The power comes from the combination of the herb's properties, your focused will, and the energy you raise to direct it. Every act, from sprinkling a pinch of basil for prosperity to brewing a cup of chamomile tea for peace, can be a magical one. One of the simplest and most ancient ways to use herbs is by burning them as incense or in smudge sticks. The smoke acts as a messenger, carrying your intentions and the herb's energy up to the heavens and out into the universe. The smoke also serves as a powerful cleansing agent. Burning sage or rosemary can purify a space of negative or stagnant energy, while burning lavender or rose can fill it with energies of peace and love. You can burn herbs on a charcoal disc in a heat-proof container, or you can bundle them into wands known as smudge sticks to direct the smoke with greater precision. This simple act transforms the atmosphere, making it ready for sacred work. Herbal sachets, charm bags, or mojo bags are another wonderfully versatile tool. These are small cloth bags filled with a blend of herbs chosen for a specific magical purpose. For a protection sachet, you might combine rosemary, salt, and black tourmaline. For a love-attracting bag, you could use rose petals, lavender, and a piece of rose quartz. Once filled, you charge the bag by holding it in your hands and focusing your intention into it. You can then carry it with you, place it under your pillow, hang it in your car, or tuck it away in a drawer to continuously radiate its magical influence. This is a subtle yet persistent form of spellcraft that works gently over time. Herbs can also be incorporated into magical oils, waters, and powders. By infusing a carrier oil like olive or almond oil with an herb, you create a potent anointing oil that can be used to dress candles, consecrate tools, or apply to your own body. Similarly, you can create magical waters by steeping herbs in spring water or moon water, creating a spray for cleansing a room or a ritual bath additive. Powders are made by grinding dried herbs with a mortar and pestle. These can be sprinkled to create magical circles, dusted onto objects, or used to draw sigils. Each of these preparations captures the plant's essence, allowing you to apply its energy in a focused and deliberate way. As we learn to work with the magical energies of the plant kingdom, we must also embrace our role as its guardians. The power that herbs so generously offer us comes with a profound responsibility to treat nature with respect, gratitude, and care. Ethical harvesting is not a rule to be followed out of fear, but a practice born from love and a deep understanding that we are part of the web of life, not separate from it. When we take from the earth, we must do so in a way that ensures the continued health and vitality of the plant and its ecosystem. This is the foundation of a balanced and honorable magical practice. The first principle of ethical harvesting is to ask for permission. This may sound strange at first, but it is a vital act of respect. Before you cut a sprig of rosemary or gather a handful of wildflowers, take a moment to connect with the plant's spirit. Place your hand gently on it, quiet your mind, and ask if you may take a small part of it for your work. You may not hear a voice, but you will feel a sense of permission or resistance in your intuition. If you feel any hesitation, leave the plant be. Always express your gratitude afterward. Leave a small offering, a sprinkle of water, a strand of your hair, a small biodegradable token, or simply a heartfelt thank you to complete the exchange of energy. Never take more than you need and never take the entire plant. A good guideline is the rule of thirds. Take 1/3 or less, leave 1/3 for the plant to continue its growth, and leave the final third for the animals and insects that also depend on it. Avoid harvesting the first plant you see. It might be the only one in the area. Look for a place where the plant is abundant and thriving. Use sharp, clean tools like scissors or a small knife to make a clean cut, which helps the plant heal more quickly and prevents disease. Never pull a plant up by its roots unless that is the part you need and you have permission to take its life, and only if it is abundant. It is also crucial to be aware of endangered or at-risk species. Plants like white sage and palo santo have become so popular that they are being over-harvested in their native habitats, causing significant ecological damage. As practitioners, we must be mindful of our impact. Whenever possible, grow your own herbs or purchase them from small sustainable farms. If you must use a plant that is at risk, use it sparingly and with great intention. Better yet, find a local, more abundant substitute. For example, garden sage or rosemary have cleansing properties similar to white sage and can be used in its place. Your magic will be more powerful when it is aligned with the well-being of the earth. You have now taken your first steps into the enchanting world of magical herbology. We've explored what it means to work with the dual nature of plants, met 5 powerful herbal allies, and learned how to weave their energies into our spiritual practice. But this is only the beginning. The true magic lies not in reading these words, but in putting them into practice. The path of the herbal witch is a path of experience, of dirty hands and a heart open to the quiet wisdom of the green world. It is a lifelong journey of learning, growing, and deepening your connection to the earth beneath your feet. Do not be afraid to experiment. The beauty of this craft is its flexibility and its personal nature. The relationships you build with your plant allies will be uniquely yours. An herb that is said to be for protection might speak to you of prosperity. A plant not mentioned in any book might become your most trusted guide. Trust your intuition. Let your senses and your spirit lead you. Start a small herb garden on a windowsill. Take walks in nature with a field guide, and begin to notice the plants that grow in your own neighborhood. Keep a journal of your experiences, noting the feelings, dreams, and results that come from working with each herb. Remember that witchcraft is a natural practice. It is about aligning yourself with the rhythms of the earth, the cycles of the moon, and the flow of energy that moves through all living things. Working with herbs is one of the most direct and beautiful ways to do this. It reminds us that we are not separate from nature, but an integral part of it. The same life force that unfurls a fern frond or pushes a seedling through the soil exists within us. By connecting with plants, we are connecting with the deepest, most vital part of ourselves and the planet that sustains us. So go forth with an open heart and a curious spirit. Let the scent of lavender bring you peace. Let the strength of rosemary grant you clarity. Let the mystery of mugwort open your inner eye. The world is a garden filled with magic, and the plants are waiting to share their secrets with you. They are our oldest teachers, our most patient healers, and our most powerful allies. Your path begins now with a single leaf, a single flower, a single whisper on the wind. Listen closely. The magic is all around you.